already know this is Punch Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Moonshine himself. Ladies and gentlemen, Manny Pacquiao, the greatest of all time, the GOAT, is stepping back in the ring this June or July. His team has stated, damn, June, July, June or July, Some of y'all people be like, yo, Punch Drunk, what happened? When you got that face, man? He's gonna be back in the ring. What's wrong with you, Punch Drunk? Why? I stated this in the past, a couple of months ago. I had a video stating that first they say he was gonna be back in the ring in May. And I said, damn, that's a long layoff. But June and July, that's a year. July? You already know, man, his last fight was in July 20th versus Keith Tom Thurman, which he performed real well, captured the Super WBA title. Damn, but it's going to be a year, y'all. I mean, look, Manny Pacquiao is a freak of nature. Of course, we cannot compare him to the average 41-year-old. He is seasoned. He is he is as seasoned, as in better shape as these young guys. You already know, man, these guys balloon up when they're not in contract. Manny Pacquiao stay within his weight range. He is a constant professional in and out the ring. And he's a busy dude with a wife, 5 kids, was going to school, senator, just traveling all over the world, man, doing a lot of humanitarian effort, especially Australia. He's been in Australia. He went to Tokyo. But a year, y'all. Now look, Manny Pacquiao is not gonna lose power. Power is the last thing that goes in boxing. He's not going to lose his speed. I believe that at 41, probably Manny Pacquiao got the better speed than anybody in the welterweight division right now. And I could bet on that. So it's not about the speed. It's not about the power. It's not about the footwork. He got great footwork. It's not about the angles. It's not about that, but it's about the reaction. The reaction is the first thing that go. And the reaction is very, very important in the sport of boxing. Roy Jones was fast, was athletic, was all of that, but the reaction was that slowed him down. The reaction is what got him knocked out. That's what it is. And I'm not saying that Manny Pacquiao's gonna get knocked out. He's done it's done to him before, but I'm saying he has gotten smarter. He's used his mind way more. Manny Pacquiao has become a smarter fighter. He just don't go all out. He ain't trying to knock you out. Now he's willing to box you. He's willing to pick his spots. If you don't think he got you, he's not going to force anything. And that's the great thing about Manny Pacquiao right now. He ain't trying to force anything. If he picks his spots, he'll control the 3-minute intervals of the rings and stuff like that. And he thinks way more than what he used to. And that's what you have to do when you get older in age. You have to adjust. A lot of athletes in whatever sports, in whichever sport, do not adjust within their body, their age, and things of that nature. And that's what makes great athletes. The Michael Jordan, he understood his body. The Kobe Bryant understood his body. The Tom Brady's understood his body. The LeBron James right now understanding his body and stuff like that. And a lot of people, the successful great dudes understand their body. The longevity, the Derek Jeter of the world, they understand their body and they adjust to what they could do and not trying to be somebody they was 20 years ago. But reaction is something you can't buy, y'all. That is something you can't buy, and that's the first thing to go. So when I was hearing July, I'm like, yes, no, but damn, it's a year. And of course, Manny Pacquiao, he had a year layoff, and he still performed well. But I mean, at that age, he's a freak of nature, but we also got to consider him as a human, all right? We can't look at him like a robot all the time. So, So, look, they got 3 opponents. His team mentioned 3 opponents that Manny Pacquiao was willing to fight. Thank God, Floyd Mayweather has stated to his team that he's retired. He doesn't want to fight. He's not going to come back out of retirement. Thank you, God. Thank you, because I didn't want to see that matchup. And I know a lot of people was interested in seeing the rematch. I didn't want to see the rematch. If it was the money, I understand the money, the money that could have generated. But I didn't want to see that matchup. It was boring. It was the boringest fight of the century to me. So I didn't want to see that. And after Mayweather having fought a boxer in 5 years, what 43 years old? Nah. Anyway, so there was 3 names that they pulled out, and they said Manny Pacquiao's willing to fight. He's looking at 3 people: Danny Silva Garcia, Errol Spence, and Sean Porter. Now, if you asked me, I've been stating in other videos. You already know you have to subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. You already know, man. Punch Drunk Boxing. Like it, share it. Support your boy. I stated that the best thing for Manny Pacquiao for me is to retire. And not because I don't want to see him fight no more. It's because I just feel like he got nothing else to gain. And like I said it a lot of times, I have grown to actually respect and like the man even more than the boxer, just the man, the things that he does, and I want him to be healthy for the rest of his life. We don't want to see like him to slur his words, and then because it takes one shot, and two, he might be talking good, he might be feeling good right now, but that doesn't mean in 2-3 years things shows up. That's the way it happens. So people that think, oh, but Manny Pacquiao is good, look, he's talking great, that doesn't mean it is not gonna linger later on in his career. But I just don't see who is like why he should risk it versus Danny Swift Garcia. What I put my health at risk, what I'm going to gain by Danny Swift Garcia, what I'm going to gain by Sean Porter. Now, like I said in 1,000 times, Manny Pacquiao do not fight no tune-ups. He always fights something that he is going to gain at the end of the day. Even if he's fighting Jesse Vargas, he's going to get a belt. He's fighting for a belt. Even if he was fighting Lucas Matisse, he was fighting for something. If he's fighting Daniel Garcia, what is he fighting for? You know, it's not a mandatory. It's nothing like that. What is he fighting for if he fights Sean Porter, which he beat Keith Thurman, and Keith Thurman beat both of those guys? What is he going to gain? Of course, money, but we all figure out that Manny Pacquiao first priority is not money, right? So I understand if, like I said in one of my videos, that if he waits for Bud Crawford versus Errol Spence to fight, and then he'll, you know, get the undisputed. Of course, he got to stay seasoned. Of course, he got to fight somebody so he can stay active. But I just don't see if he gonna gain anything. He's already got to cement the legacy. He's already, which I consider the GOAT. Which there's many people that criticize me for that. But hey, that's how I feel. I go by accomplishment. I break things down unbiasedly, logically, and objectively. That's the way I break it down, and it's logically and objectively for me that he is the GOAT. He has accomplished more in the sport of boxing, and it could be up for debate. But to this point, ain't no debating with me. I stand. Just like he got to cement the legacy. My opinion is cemented. He didn't mention a rematch with Keith Thurman, which I think was viable. I think it was fair since a champion did lose a belt. And in the boxing, when you lose a belt in a close fight, you should get the opportunity to fight for that belt back in a rematch. But I understand a lot of people be like, we want to see Manny Pacquiao fight somebody else and things of that nature. But like I said, first, this is a boxing channel, and I got to see it. I just can't see tunnel vision. I believe that a rematch is viable because Keith Thurman was the champion. He lost his belt. It was a close fight. We all loved it. We all loved the pay-per-view. I never met, like I said, I say it 1,000 times, I never met one person in my entire life that was disappointing of the fight. They loved the fight. It was a nice toe-to-toe fight. It was a clean fight. It was pay-per-view, worth the money, exciting. Everybody was happy at the end of the day. Everybody gave it a standing ovation. So why wouldn't I want to see a rematch? It's a present to me. And at the end of the day, I'm a fan. I want to see it. You understand what I'm saying? So he gave Manny Pacquiao a shot as well. That Manny Pacquiao gave him a shot. Keith Thurman gave him a shot because they was fighting for his belt. So, you know, and they sold it. It was the best turnout, the best lucrative fight of 2019. So why would I want to see it again? You know? Anyway, I just don't think Keith Thurman got a lot of the loyal fans to entice that type of rematch. Like, he doesn't have a country behind him to entice the rematch, just like Maidana enticed, Argentina enticed him to fight. For Mayweather, give him another rematch and things of that nature, or you know, you gotta entice it. And I don't think that Keith Thurman got that loyal fan base to be like, we want the rematch, even if some people don't think he deserve it, but he just doesn't got that backup to entice it. So he doesn't got nothing to prove with Danny Swift Garcia, Sean Porter. I just don't see it. With Errol Spence says he's willing to not fight a tune-up fight, but of course they saying that he needs a tune-up fight after this accident. And Bud Crawford, you can scratch him out. There's no name. He's not gonna go to PBC and then talk about Bud Crawford. It just doesn't make any sense. So maybe a Danny Swift Garcia fight. That's what I mean. It doesn't even excite me. I just be like, what else you got to prove? I mean, you know. Worst scenario happens, something happens, like and look, Even look at a guy like Gamboa that fought Gervonta Tank Davis. His Achilles tore. It's not even about that you're not going to be having reactions and the punches. It's your body. You know what I'm saying? And of course, people going to be like, well, Gamboa's not Manny Pacquiao. Look, it happens. Your knee may, your Achilles, you might pull a muscle. You may do this. I think a year is too much in my opinion. I believe he got nothing to prove to fight one of these guys, unless if he's not gonna fight, he's gonna fight for a belt like Bud Crawford or Errol Spence, which I highly doubt they're gonna fight him right away. I don't know, y'all. Let me know who y'all want him to fight. He's going to be back in June, July. A lot of people's going to be back in June, July. Errol Spence is going to be back in June, July. Keith Thurman is scheduled to be back in June, July. Dennis Garcia just fought. He was looking for an Errol Spence fight. Sean Porter, we don't know what's going to happen to Sean Porter. Sean Porter has fought everybody except for a Manny Pacquiao. I think that's the last fight that he can have at 147 unless he want to move to 154. I think so. He should move to 154 if he doesn't get a Manny Pacquiao fight. Who he's gonna fight? That's just my opinion. Let me know what y'all think. This is Punch Drunk Boxing again. Yeah, subscribe to the channel. God bless everybody. You already know how I break it down unbiasedly, logically, and objectively. Give me your logical response. We could chop it up. Let me know who you think he should fight. If you still think he should retire. If Sean Porter is going to be exciting for y'all. If Dennis Garcia is going to be more excited than Keith Thurman versus Manny Pacquiao. Do you want the Manny Pacquiao to fight Keith Thurman in the Philippines, a rematch? Do you want Errol Spence to be like F the tune-up and fight Manny Pacquiao for a belt? Or what do you want to see Manny Pacquiao? I love to see Manny Pacquiao, but I just don't feel like what is he gonna gain by it. That's just my opinion. At the end of the day, this is Punch Drunk Boxing. Let me know what y'all think, man. On to the next.